Hey guys, it's Marlo back again with another unboxing and review brought to you by Neca Toys. And today I have a couple figures from the hit series The Boys. I have the Ultimate, Homelander, and Starlight. As you can see here, we have the standard Ultimate style boxes. So a good view of the Homelander box there. The side of the box. Here is the back of the box showing some of the nice product images. Includes eye blast effect and interchangeable heads and hands, as you can see there. If you want to read all that, just pause the video so we can keep moving along. The other side of the box there, warnings at the top for ages 17 and up, so basically not for the little kids out there. There is the barcode for those of you guys who are interested, and the makers of this fine product there, the sculptors and painters and everyone involved with the making. And like all the Ultimate style figures, we have the flap door that opens up to reveal the figure inside. Another cool product shot there of Homelander, and you can see the contents there. The extra heads, he has a sort of smirking face on the figure, and on the side we have something a little bit more serious. They look very identical, but if you look at the mouths, they're just ever so slightly different. And of course we have the head there for the blast effects. So we'll take a closer look at all those in a little bit. So let's move on to Starlight and her packaging. You can see her motif there all over the box. The side of the box there, nothing too special. Again, just the graphics. The back of the box showing those product images that look really cool. And if you want to, again, just pause the video to read all of that, as we will keep moving on. And she includes some interchangeable heads, hands, and forearms. So there is Starlight. And at the bottom we have the barcode once again, all the talents involved with the making of the figure. And let's open up that flap door to reveal the figure inside. Again, a cool product image. And the figure inside, her extra head there, extra arms or hands. And for some reason I really thought she was electronic or something. I really thought her eyes lit up and maybe she had a light up effect in her hand. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess that's just, you know, all Photoshop stuff, but I was kind of hopeful that she had some kind of electronic feature like that. I guess I got spoiled by all the Hot Toys figures that I own that do have features like that. But anyways, there are the two in their packages, so let's go ahead and open them up and take a closer look at both out of package. And here we have both of the figures out of their packages with their accessories, as you can plainly see there on the table. And before I get into the figures, just wanted to give you guys a quick look at the backdrops that come with each figure in their boxes. They're pretty much identical, just different color tones there, those funky patterns. So kind of interesting. Makes for a interesting backdrop there. And starting off with Homelander, let's take a look at that head sculpt. And I think it is a pretty good likeness to the actor Anthony Starr, who portrayed Homelander in the series. Again, this is the more, let's see, I think he's slightly grinning in this head sculpt here. So let's take a look at the other ones. Down here, the first one, I think this one is a little bit more of a serious head sculpt. Again, very similar to the previous head. And of course, this one, you can see all that sort of pinkish spray there to emulate like that glow effect from the blast effects, which you can just plug into the eyes. Where is it? Well, I guess from that end. And yeah, I guess this is the opposite end where it's hitting its target. And let's look at Starlight. Again, the head sculpt here is pretty nice. The face scans and the painting technology is really working well with these figures. This looks great. It looks a lot like the actress Erin Moriarty, who portrayed Starlight. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, Moriarty. But anyways, I think it really captures her likeness really well. I think the eyes should be maybe a little bit darker, but you can definitely tell it's her. And moving on to her extra head. This is a more creepy looking head sculpt with the glowing eyes. Kind of like she's possessed or something. Looks like almost like demonic. But yeah, this is her with her powers where she's basically lighting up like a star. So again, it would have been cool if she actually had a light effect. For some reason I thought that from the promo photos. I thought, wow, that's really cool if, you know, she had an electronic feature that made her eyes light up. But unfortunately, it's just effects in the promo shots that we have seen. So moving on, let's see how tall they are. They should be in the 7-inch scale. You can see here that Homelander does stand. If it will focus. Sorry for the camera if it's out of focus there, but you can see he stands at right about 7 inches tall, whereas Starlight is a little bit shorter, so she's at about 6.5 inches tall, as you can see there. Alright, so let's move on to some quick articulation. So starting off with Homelander, you can see his head is on a ball joint, and of course we need that so we can easily pop that off. Hopefully it's not too hard. There you go. Let's swap it out with the more serious looking head sculpt there. And yep, they made that fairly easy, so I didn't even have to heat it up, and it's pretty good, as you can see there. Some good range of motion. Shoulders go up maybe about that high, a little bit hindered by these shoulder ornaments there. Double joints at the elbows, a little bit funny looking, but you know, I guess it works okay. You have a bend at the wrist as well as rotation. No ab crunch, but you do get a swivel, and I guess it's at a ball joint, so you do get a bend there ever so slightly at the waist. Mostly rotation. Legs do go out as well as forward. Double joints at the knees, and you have a pivot at the feet as well as rotation there at the lower knee area. So that is Homelander. Kind of neat that he comes with the soft goods cape. Really nicely done. No fraying at the bottom, so they chose some really nice material for this. So really happy that they went with a soft goods cape for Homelander. So let's move on to Starlight. You can expect the same thing from her. Ball joint head. Shoulders go a lot higher because there's no hindrance there. Go up, double joints at the elbow, so you get a funky bend right there. Bend at the wrist as well as rotation. She does have that ab crunch, I guess, so that's kind of neat. Right under her breast area as well as a rotation at the waist. She'll be a little bit more hindered at the legs, however, because of the dress. It's a softer plastic or rubber kind of material, so again, you can't really get the legs out too far, but you get double joints again at the knees. Rotation at the lower knee there, at the top of the boot. And you get that pivot there, as well as a bend at the foot. So a decent amount of articulation from these figures, as you can expect. Again, some really nice soft goods with the cape. Love the effects there with the pattern and that kind of spray at the bottom of the cape. So that looks really nice. So again, a really nice likeness to Starlight and actress Erin Moriarty and Anthony Starr. So let's go ahead and swap some of these heads out real quick. And here we have Homelander using his blast effect, basically shining his beam on Starlight. You know, basically this is the pose all the guys are going to do in some form or another. I'm pretty sure. But anyways, the idea here is that he's blasting her in the chest and she's charging up, so her eyes are glowing. So I don't know, that's my take on it. I know on the show that blast would rip right through her and kill her, but for, you know, shits and giggles, basically, he's charging her up right there, so her eyes are glowing. And yeah, that's Homelander and Starlight. You can see how the blast effects plug into the eye, so that's kind of cool. So, you know, you can just pose that however you want. So that's kind of a neat little effect there. And something else to note with Starlight, I did swap out her arm gauntlets, and they are slightly different in design. As you can see there, there's that little bit of gold addition to the, let me see if I can get her to stand, there you go, to the arm area, and it's lacking in the other piece. So I don't know, I guess that was a change, I guess in the show at some point. I don't really recall noticing that. I mean, it's very slight, but just thought I'd note that real quick. And last, before we end the video, let me do some quick size comparisons of these figures next to some other 7-inch figures in the collection. Let's go ahead and throw in a McFarlane Superman figure, if I can get him to stand. There's that. Here is a McFarlane, once again, Batman Beyond figure, so you can see how those scale. And while we're at it, hopefully I can get this one to stand as well. Here is Wonder Woman, again from McFarlane Toys. There we go. So they look kind of cool, especially Superman with the similar colors there too. Oh my god, they're all falling over now. The similar colors to Homelander. Jeez, getting them to stand is always a pain, but you can see how those compare side by side. And once again we have Starlight. Oh well, they're all falling over, but there you have it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick unboxing and review. If you did, please do give the video a thumbs up. Be sure to share the video, like the video, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. As always, take care, stay safe, keep on collecting, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.